Much further ado, with a huge round of applause and enthusiasm, I want you to welcome the first speaker on stage, Sheetal.
Hello everyone, I'm Sheetal, second year mechanical student. Alright, so it was around the time of NSIM last year, and our summer vacations were going to start, and I was just contemplating what to do during summers. It's 3 months long, and I really didn't want to do a technical internship because I was just done with my first year. So that's when I got a call from one of my friends in Pilani, and he told me about the policy bootcamp. So I checked it online, I got really interested, and this boot camp was organized by Vision India Foundation. This is a not-profit organization which was started by IIT alumni. Now, these are the people who have given up their white-collar jobs to do something which they are fiercely passionate about and they fiercely believe in. That is to strive to make an impact in the policy landscape of the country and to deepen the governance of this country. So, nowadays you see like a lot of youth, going outside the country, trying to settle and work abroad and stuff. So the main idea here is why not change the policy landscape of this country such that you motivate the youth to stay here and work here for the country. Alright, so it was a 21-day boot camp. It was dedicated towards bringing in the youth of the nation together and motivating them to help in the nation building process and the policy making and the governance process. The intake procedure included giving in a resume, writing 2 essays. Around 600 plus participants would have applied for it. 100 something got it. I was one of them. And I would just like to throw in a video here. It's a teaser which they put up before the boot camp. Alright, so we had people coming in from all walks of life and from all kind of age groups. So we had people pursuing finance, economics, policy, commerce, medicine, engineering. Then we had people like me who had just done like first year of undergrad. We had people who had done their PhDs and they were already working, they were in their 40s. So they were like a plethora of personalities. Diversity was one of the key points of the boot camp. Now, I don't really want to go into the technical detail of a 21-day boot camp and bore you guys. So I'm just going to give you like a brief overview and then tell you the highlights of the camp. So we had around 3-4 speakers coming in each day. You had bureaucrats, politicians, cabinet ministers, NGO workers, grassroots level workers, Gram Panchayat heads. So these were the kind of people who came in. And the best part about the session were, they were really interactive. So it wasn't just like a monologue, they come and give a speech on the stage. We were able to interact with them, actively participate in the discussion and actually voice our opinions. So that was like a really cool part. I got to speak to people like Manohar Parikar and Piyush Goyal and Suresh Prabhu. So their stories were really inspiring, motivating. It inspired us to be and make the change. That was the logo of this whole boot camp. Alright, so other than the speeches, we had other stuff as well. So we had field trips. We went to local villages and towns, and we had like mini polls and surveys where we got, a feel of what people actually think about the policies of the government and stuff. One more interesting thing which we had was project. So they gave us like 12 ideas. We could select one and do a project on that. I chose Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, and I came up with something called Swachh Toilet Index. Again, not going into technical details, but basically it's just like a grading system. You grade the that create the toilets which are made under this scheme and make sure that they, they meet the few basic standards. Another interesting thing which we had was Idea Hut. So basically, all the participants could put up their idea on a chart, put it up on the board, organizers stuff envelopes under them. So the other delegates could, check out the idea, giving their suggestions, advices, or their contact details if they together want to do something or work on that idea. So it was really cool, bringing it together, like-minded people so that they can work on the same stuff. Alright, so the above mentioned points are like the well-structured technical things which happened during the camp. But honestly, this is not even like the 50% of what I actually took from the camp. The real takeaway of this camp were the people I met. So I would just like to give a few examples. Okay, the guy in that yellow kurta, he is Sahil Agarwal. He did his mechanical engineering from IIT Delhi. Really didn't like his branch, and I guess he ended up realizing that this is what he wants to do. So he is one of the founding members of Vision India Foundation. I met another guy called Karthik. He did his management from IIMB. He has his own environment-related startup, and he goes hitchhiking, backpacking, goes mountain biking to Manali and Kashmir and stuff. He's like a travel freak, adventurous person. I met another guy called Vivek. He did his MTech from IIT Madras. There was a period of time when he changed like 13 jobs in 6 months. And then in the end, he ended up having his own startup, which is pretty successful. And then he does this thing like he goes off to Himalaya like 1 month every year to, introspect and find out the meaning of life, stuff like that. Then I met someone from IIT Bombay. He did civil engineering there. He worked for 2 years. Then he just gave up his job because he realized that maybe that's not what he wants to do. So he sits at home, explores, trying to figure out what he really wants to do. And he came to this camp and, it was alright. So these are the kind of people whom I met, and these are the kind of people who really got me thinking that maybe it's not always about walking on the trodden path, Like maybe it's about exploring and actually finding out what you want to do in life, what you're passionate about, what really makes you happy, right? So till you don't find that one thing, just keep trying and just don't give up. That's what I really learned from these people. Alright, other than this, I had like a few really close friends. Like we were like a gang of 9 friends, and we were from the same age group, so we gelled around pretty well. We hung out all the time. We used to have these ghost story sessions at night, and we used the class projectors to watch horror movies at night. We used to go out and eat and stuff. Oh, and my birthday was also during the camp, so I remember cutting like 3 cakes in one day. So I just realized that I actually found out that these were family, right? Like a huge family, like a plethora of personalities, but they were like really close, and we really loved the whole experience of the camp. So to conclude, technical part is one thing, learning about all these policies, food security, finance, economics, blah, blah, blah. Really important. I think these are the basic knowledge every informed citizen of this country should have. So I don't think you really need to go to a camp like this only if you want to specialize in a field like this, but rather go for something like this when you really want to know about the policies which really affect you at every stage of your life, right? So we really need to know these. And apart from this camp taught me a lot about life. As I said, it inspired me, motivated me, and made me think. And that's what's really memorable about this camp. And I was glad I went for this. I'll be glad if I'm able to go for something like this again. And what next? I'm planning to do at least a summer project with Vision India Foundation next year, if not a summer internship. And honestly, this is not it. I'm really not satisfied yet. I really want to explore more and find out other fields and stuff and actually get to know what I really love to do. So I'll just show a few pictures and then open up for questions. Alright, that's okay. So we had one thing called Talent Night, where people could showcase their talents, music, dance, drama, all those stuff. Pretty cool that was. Okay, that's Popat Rao. He is the head of one Gram Panchayat in Maharashtra, and his village is supposed to be a model village. The village is like near perfect. 0 female feticide, 0 dowry cases, cleanliness, proper decorum, blah blah blah. He got everything, right? So he came and he told us about how he made this village from scratch. So he took it from negative to positive, and it was really amazing. Alright, the person on the right is Piyush Goyal, the coal and power minister of our country. The best part was he didn't started, telling about the policies and what he's doing now. He told us about his life journey, from childhood till how he got into this position. And it was really inspiring and motivating. And the person on the left is Shobit Mathur. So this guy did his comp science from IIT Delhi. He went to Amazon USA, left that job, came back, started NITK Surathkal. It's another NGO. And then after that, he's one of the founding members of Vision India Foundation. Alright, that's Vinod Rai, ex-CAG of India, Comptroller Auditor General. So he spoke about the system in the government and how his office works. And pretty interesting and cool stuff. Alright. This is the last photo. So the thing in the background is Amrit Sukhdev Dhaba, and that is like the last day we went there. There's like a really famous dhaba in the north, and the parathas there were pretty damn delicious. Yeah, so that's about it. Yeah.